What up you guys? I hope you're doing great and I'm back with a new video, and today we're gonna compare these three lenses for the Dji O4 Air unit with LensMod. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago I uploaded a video where I was flying this little guy with the O4 Air unit and a 2.1mm lens, since the original focal length of this camera is just way too narrow. But now with the 2.1mm lens I got a lot of distortion and makes it quite hard to fly. So I got me these three lenses here just to see which one gives me the biggest field of view with the least distortion. Here we have some side-by-side footage of the different lenses, so you can get an idea of their field of view, and after that you'll see some flight footage where I'll discuss what it feels like to fly with each lens. And at the end I'll reveal my personal favorite, so stay tuned for that. You'll also find timestamps in the video description if you want to skip ahead. I definitely recommend checking out Drone Van's video too. I'm dropping a link in the description. He walks you through removing the old lens and attaching the new housing, and there is even a download link for the housing file. I printed mine in black PETG and it works like a charm. I wouldn't suggest using the lens housing from, say, a Cadex and, as it limits you to lenses with a 0.35mm fret pitch, something that's just not very common. I will include links in the video description for all three lenses, so you can go ahead and buy the exact ones you see in this video. So this is the 2.1mm lens, and as you can see there's quite a bit of distortion with this lens, so it makes it quite hard for me to fly because I'm really struggling with telling distances. Like I'm having a really hard time telling how far I'm away from an object because of the distortion, mostly on the top and at the bottom, maybe less at the sides. I'm just cruising a little bit. Some easy freestyle. Yeah. So I really cannot tell how far I'm away from objects. Split us into this little I mean, it works, but it would really take me a lot of time to get used to this. But hey, it's great fun. Okay, so here we got the 2.8mm lens, and I can immediately tell that the field of view is a little bit smaller. Also, we get less distortion, and that I really like. See the power loop? Yeah, feels much more natural. Whee! But it feels much better, honestly. Okay, so here we got the 3mm lens, and as you can see there is, I would say, no distortion at all flying this lens. Everything feels really much more zoomed in, of course. It's also quite fast paced, I would say. Whee! This lens is probably good to do some cinematic flying, I would say. But the 3mm lens feels, I don't know, it's hard to tell. It feels really zoomed in, and the drone feels not very responsive and kind of slow. And I think it's really hard to do any kind of tricks with that. I think the tricks do not come naturally, really. But it looks kind of cool flying slow. Whoops. Alright, so I think by now you probably know which lens I'm going to crown the winner. For me, anything smaller than 2.8mm introduces too much distortion, making it tough to judge proximity to objects. On the other hand, the 3mm lens is too zoomed in with the narrow field of view, making the drone feel unresponsive and slow. So my winner is the 2.8mm lens. If you're interested in giving it a shot, I've got a link in the description where you can pick one up. I hope this was helpful. See you guys soon and happy flying.